This is the story of Hopscotch, a very young kitten who was found going through something terrible. He was far too young to be in so much pain. His rescuers first saw him while they were on their regular Sunday routine, feeding a group of stray cats. As they were giving out food, they stumbled upon this one tiny kitten who had a very, very severe leg injury. It looked like a badly broken leg. His rescuer later said that they had never seen an injury that bad on a stray before, especially on one so young. While his two other siblings, a brother and a sister, would come out to greet the rescuers for food, this little guy always stayed in the far back. He was the one who didn't seem to like them as much. But it wasn't because he was unfriendly, it was because he was hurting. This little dude was limping badly. He physically could not put any weight or pressure on his injured leg at all. The second the rescuer realized how badly he was hurt, they immediately put all the food and supplies away so they could focus 100% on him. They were able to safely get him into a cage to get him the help he needed. They decided to name the little kitten Hopscotch. At first, his rescuers were under the impression that Hopscotch would be a feral cat, like so many of the strays they are used to working with. They expected him to be wild, scared, and maybe even aggressive. But very quickly, they learned that Hopscotch was completely different. He was surprisingly passive. He was definitely skittish, or jumpy, which was understandable, but he wasn't mean. He let them pet him. They were even able to lift him up gently to help him. As he spent more time with them while they were treating his injury, they realized there was a total sweetheart lying under all that fear. They described him as a doll. They thought he was going to be super wild, but he turned out to be the exact opposite. Sadly, the news about his badly broken leg was not good. His rescuer took him to a surgeon, and they both came to the difficult conclusion that the leg was just too damaged to be saved. The injury was too severe. Removing the leg by amputation was deemed the most comfortable and best practice for Hopscotch's future, giving him the best chance at a pain-free life. His rescuer made him a silent promise, something like, "You just give me 1 week of fight, and I'll give you years and years of happiness." It felt like a good trade. After the surgery, Hopscotch's life changed a lot, but his recovery went great. It took almost no time at all for him to start getting the hang of walking and even running around on 3 legs. He was a natural. Once he was healed and out of pain, his true personality finally came out. He turned out to be a big snuggler. His favorite thing to do is spread all over his rescuer, just trying to get as close as possible. He feels the most comfort just by hanging out very close to his person. His rescuer had fostered and said goodbye to a lot of beautiful cats before, helping them find their perfect forever homes. But with Hopscotch, there was just something different about him. His rescuer really resonated with this special, brave kitten. They never had that feeling that there was a perfect home waiting for Hopscotch out there somewhere. Instead, it felt like Hopscotch had already found his home from the very first day. The rescuer realized that they were his family. So, in the end, the rescuer officially adopted Hopscotch and ended up keeping him as their very own cat. Today, Hopscotch is living his best life. He is described as being very happy. When he's feeling cozy, he's always making biscuits on his blankets. His rescuer considers him one of the strongest and toughest cats they have ever journeyed across. He went from a scared, injured kitten hiding in the back to a beloved, happy, and confident 3-legged cat who found his person.